Tahoe boat inspection started back up on Friday for its 7th year. It's all in an effort to keep aquatic invasive species from getting into the lake. Paul Nelson shows us how the program works and how the drought could play a role in boating this year.
Keeping invasive species out of Lake Tahoe is a major priority, and as you can see, the Asian clam has already made its way into Lake Tahoe with their shells washing up on the beaches. But in order to keep other invasive species out, they're continuing their boat inspections. Boating is one of Lake Tahoe's most popular forms of summer recreation. But in order to put your boat in this water, you have to have it inspected first.
When you get your boat inspected, you receive a sticker and a seal. That seal is your ticket to the water, and so when you go in, they take it off. When you come out, they put a new one on. As long as that seal stays intact, you can continue to go right back to the launch ramp. Inspections
cost anywhere from $35 to $121, depending on the length of your boat. Decontaminations start at $35. It's a quick process of flushing the boat with water between 120 and 140 degrees.
Prevention is much cheaper than any kind of control or eradication if new aquatic invasive species were to make their way in.
Quagga mussels have already shown up in other Nevada bodies of water. The goal is to keep them and other species out of Lake Tahoe.
They would have a lot of effects on our recreation, on our economy, and just on the local ecosystems here that we have.
Water levels are still a few inches below the lake's natural rim, and officials are watching to see if the ongoing drought will impact other invasive species already here, like the Asian clam.
It could have positive effects on some of those populations that are up near the nearshore, but those fragments and roots and stuff could make their way out now deeper in the water. So it'll just be interesting to see what happens with the drought.
While it's too late to stop some aquatic invasive species, boat inspections could still go a long way in keeping Tahoe healthy.
We wish we would have had the program prior to the Asian clams getting here, but at this point, we don't want to see any new invasions coming in.
The low water levels continue to have an impact on boating. In fact, many of the boat ramps around Lake Tahoe won't even be opening for the summer, but that doesn't mean it won't be a busy year. Many of the lakes in California are too low for boating, so that means many of them will be coming up here. Covering the story, Paul Nelson, Channel 2 News.